Okay, on this unit, it's a fairly new unit. Ice Energy. The E-stop's missing, so I have a replacement right here to install, and we'll be done. Okay, we just installed the new E-stop, and now it's booting up. So I wanted to cover a couple things. Squeegee should come off, and there's a hanger that's mounted to the side of the machine to where you hang it from the roller wheel. So the machine came up, and only got 5.2 hours. So just to demonstrate, power's off in an emergency, but otherwise, okay, now it will come back on, but that's what the problem was. We should always be using our ICE key fob to turn it off and on. So, a couple other things I noticed. The tank. It should be rinsed out with clean soapy water. Also, you need to pay attention to this. This comes off. That should be cleaned as well. That's actually dirty. You're not going to have good water lift. Okay. Another thing we want to do is keep the lid open once it's clean, so we can allow the vac motor to dry out. Vac motor's right inside this compartment underneath. Okay. So another thing I noticed right now is there's a pad driver on here. I don't know if this is the area to be cleaned. With grout lines, you should be using a brush. So to release this, there's a spring down here. You hold it, and then you release. You release the pad driver. So it looks like they're using pads. So, and this is, this is not the correct size. These are 20, it's supposed to be 20-inch. And this is not the correct pad. So we're gonna leave this off. Plus it's too thin. Too thin. It's gotta be a ½ inch or more. So you're gonna be damaging your pad retainer and your flooring. So get with your salesperson. I guess that would be Robert. They need some better training on this, so we don't want to see any damages from here. So with that said, also chemical, I don't know if there's chemical in it. Whatever's in there, it could be water. If you put chemical in, it's only going to last for a good 24 hours. And one of the other issues we have to do, I would say weekly, is down here. Here's your filter, your solution filter. You turn your, looks like your valve was already shut off. I don't know. So what I'm gonna do is unscrew it. Oh, yeah, somebody had turned it off. So right now, okay, now it's off. And it feels like we got decayed solution. It feels slimy in my fingers. So we need to get that out of there, because what happens is once it starts decaying, it becomes ineffective. And we want to be able to use the freshest, most effective chemical for cleaning. So with that said, we'll close this up and continue on. So charging, if you put on at least an hour of time on the machine while cleaning, then you should give it a a cleaning, I'm sorry, you should be giving it a full charge cycle. So anyways, so we're good to go with this. And again, if you do those few things that I showed you, please let us know if you need pads, 20-inch pads, but it looks like you have another machine here that uses the same pad. So please don't use those small pads, especially if this is what you're going to be cleaning. We should get you some brush. Here's another item I forgot to point out, is your float switch. So this, when the water level goes up, and this will shut off the vac motor and it will alert you that the tank is full, it needs to be emptied. But if you have debris in here and it goes up, it's not going to shut off, and you're going to have dirty water come out over the top, and also it's going to get sucked into your vacuum motor, which will damage the motor. So that's another part of the machine that needs to be checked daily.